Hello, one and all. Welcome back to TR-49. Last time, things got heavy. We found ourselves trapped in the ruins of Manchester Cathedral, operating a machine that doesn't just break codes, it eats books to rewrite reality itself. We're deep in the archive, hunting for a book called End Peace. It supposedly holds the secret to why the world's elite have stopped dying. But the mystery is only getting darker. Liam, our only connection to the outside world, went silent after hearing someone approaching his position, leaving us alone in the dark with a machine that we barely understand. Are we here to save the world? Are we just another piece of data being fed into the machine? Or are we being used? Or all three? Let's dive back into the archive and see if we can find some answers before whoever found Liam finds us. And I'd like to give a shout out to Cameron Berger, who made a really cool observation.
All right then.
Take a look at these machine codes. Return to previous screen, PR-47. Now this one's a little off, but it looks to be some version of Leet Speak, right? Last, L-A-S-T, edit source, E-D-I-T. I don't know. I guess there isn't really a V letter for P-R-E-V. So I wonder how they came up with that. So what Cameron was suggesting is maybe the list-to-list sources, it's L-I-57, which could be. But what we're really trying to do is we're trying to match up these titles to codes in order so that we can fully read those entries in the archive. We've been made aware of the Church of the Rampaging Christ, a reactionary group who destroyed Quentin Le Marchand's last book. We've got Silverton, Beatrice, co-built the machine, married to Cecil. Xavier Youngman, one of the oldest writers in the archive. We don't know who it is. Elise Calderly, daughter of the machine's creator, Cecil Calderly, and Beatrice, abandoned the archive in 1985. We heard about the Academicalist Journal, which ran from 1926 to 1970, which happens to match up with the years. Editor knew Quentin Le Marchand didn't publish for most of World War II, which is 1939 to 1945. So if we're going to guess these codes, then we need to, I guess, skip some of those years, because it seems to be AJ and then the year that it was published. We got Cecil Calderly built the machine with wife Beatrice. Dorothy Pemberton, born in the year Xavier Youngman died. Let's see, it's 8 and 11. Yeah, we need to figure all that stuff out. Hammerstone Press from 1906 to 1922, founded in 1906 to publish anonymous writing on outlandish topics. Relaunched in 1956. Okay. See, and they're HP 6, HP 8. So those are going to be between 1906 and 1922, and then 1956 for those codes. Kendrick published a debut novel age 47. And Quentin Le Marchand died in 1924 at age 68. 24. Yeah, okay. Why 18? That one. Oh, right. They died in 24, so it would be the years before that. I wonder how that's going to work before 1900. I guess it would be like QL99 if it was 1899. And that's it. Still struggling to figure this all out. It's complicated. As always, share your thoughts in the comment section as we go along. We need to find and destroy End Peace. Although ending peace seems like a bad idea. or I guess the book was to end peace, right? So we want to destroy that. Therefore, restoring peace, maybe. And then what are these symbols too? Could it just be EP? Did I try that? EP1? Yeah, too easy, right? So links. And these are in order. Okay, so what are we at? AJ32. That would be the journal. I think that would be 16, right? Because if number 1 is 26, and it's before World War II. No, that's not 16. That would be 27. Plus an additional 5, right? Yeah. So that's issue 5, so we're going to get the title from this.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 5? Academicalist's Journal, issue 5?
Oh. Oh, 2 is 27. Right. That's 3 more than that. So that should be AJ 30. My bad. But let's read this. A woman loses her child in a crowded street. This is the note is appended by Cecil. Only to take home a dog in its place. A man forgets his speech, adopting an antediluvian tongue. A small city in England, Tarnsbridge, is gone, forgotten. So these are like the effects that are happening on the world, I believe. Reports grow weird as the Second War looms. Brings confusion, but the machine cuts through all that. 1969, okay. And then picking up from issue 5, DME, the Academicalist Journal, doesn't know it for what it is. It mentions Pemberton, then Xavier, Youngman, then claims one died in the other's arms. That must be the wrong way around, surely. She was born the year he died. See issue 36. She could only be his returning soul. What? She could only be his returning soul? This is gonna get crazy, isn't it? Okay, so then AJ 30 should be a new author, Alfonso. So then we should be able to... Let's need the title, though.
My God, he dances.
Alfonso had written a masterpiece 4 years before, so we're told. God and Witchcraft, reconciled under the title, My God, He Dances. I can't find it anywhere. It's only mentioned here. It must have been banned. AJ tries out DME to see if it fits. What is DME? There was a book of notes, it seems, published by Lamarchand's widow in the year he died. They talk about the ink he used, the paper. Issue number 16 had a little more on the subject. So we can't really... Yeah, so this should be that.
Academicalist Journal, issue 5.
AJ 30 is 5. Okay. And then if we want 16, what would we have to put in? Right, this clears it up. Ah, the good Reverend, what a man. What a thinker, what a dreamer, what an erudite human being.
What an erudite human being.
Oh yeah, I also decided to turn down the game volume a bit, aside from the speaking, the voices, because they're a little hard to make out sometimes. I found the music and the sound effects are getting a little overbearing. So issue number 16 is going to be...
Okay, let's see.
26 plus 16 is going to be 30. 42. 42. But that's in the middle of World War II. Let's try it out. Okay. Let's try 38. So they didn't publish in 38. Oh, sorry, not 30. Man, this is the confusing part. It's 26 is when it's founded. So if we want, yeah, it's still the right year. So 39, 40. Oh, 41. There we go. (1941). Europe is at war. Paris is occupied. But the journal is writing about antler patterns in mistletoe. Okay, it is antler. Oh, interesting. Antler patterns. Under the baleful eye of the Third Reich. They couldn't hold out. They went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief... Oh, okay, until France is liberated. France liberation. Here. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. They went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief mention of a DME book. Eternal Oversight. Okay. Published that year. So IO. I'm making some notes on the side. Eternal Oversight. Or IO, probably. Also published that year. But they don't say who by. I think a full review is in issue number 17.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 17. Academicalist's Journal.
I'm just trying these without doing the math.
17? Academicalist's Journal, issue 17. Academicalist's Journal.
I know they're not right,
16.
but I'm just making sure.
Academicalist's Journal, issue 16.
There we go. What we have printed this is a miracle. I did not wish to be shot for it. I chose to be shot for more serious matters. Okay. At war. They couldn't hold out. They went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief mention of DME book. What does the DME stand for?
Okay, let's see.
It's not Hammerstone. Okay. DM. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. The hell happened?
Wait, what just happened?
We're going all over the place here.
What's all this? It's gone wrong.
It's given us some, oh, that's a different symbol, too.
Okay. I don't know.
HE19. Is that, like, help? Two TR-49s.
Wait, is it working?
I don't think it's working. There's ones with question marks next to them. IS-17. Moon Bear! Do you remember how we sat on the flagstones and read KC-62? I think of it endlessly. I didn't KN-04 before, Moon BE-44 before. I didn't know before, moon before. The devoted machine gives undivided attention. It's speaking in the code. Constant observation. I should have understood, but I gave it myself. Same as before. B gave herself to you. And now HE43. Here I am. Over and over while she is gone. It said that they were talking to us. Can I follow this? Livestock, a practical guide. This is a library book. Does livestock, a practical guide, belong here? Little Elise enjoyed the pictures. Cow, donkey, chicken. I'm going through that with my niece right now. She's just over 2 years old. She's like making the noises that the animals make, or trying to say the names of the animals. Maybe AB81 will like them too. So I think these are people inside. Are these people inside the machine? Is that Beatrice? Or Abby. Abby! Oh, shit. That's Abby. That's us. Preserve for posterity while my daughter grows and changes every day. Little Elise. I have such big dreams for you. My daughter's dreams as big as this world. Let me try going. I think this is going to us.
That's my name.
Association-based bitwise interpolator. Oh, because we're the specialist. Are we in the machine? Abby is currently active. Corpus analysis, 50 sources. Status 60%. Is this
All right then.
Is this another code that we can use that it's saved? Yeah, program associator. And then Elise is another. It's just machine code, Elise. A list? A list? It's just like freaking Blueprints is playing around with words and shit. Okay, do I want to stop myself? Deactivate Abby software. All active associative deductions will be lost. Do it! Deleted world.
It was the closing of the day. She loosed the chain, and down she lay. The broad stream bore her far away.
I think we won. But we lost. Abby has been destroyed. The future's trapped. Okay, let's go back. Maybe we don't want to do that. The activation aborted. Okay. Good. Smart. So now if we want to, we can just put in the code, right? The previous code? Log. I wonder, did I try? I think I did try this, right? AL 70? Beatrice. Like this code. What is the code to expand? AL. I guess it could be AD What's D for numbers? ADI? 0 maybe? Expand? PA? 4 is A? I don't know. Okay, so let's go back again. AL12. One of the sources, something I read that didn't want to be read. The power of revision only lasts as long as it is being read. So find it. WI93. Please for me. WI. To erase data from the machine, please enter Beatrice's magic WO40. 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. There's a password.
Okay, let's see.
Source wipe. Needs password. Okay. Okay. Wait, what is it saying now?
All right then.
I know how to destroy NPs, but I need Beatrice's password. Okay. What's Beatrice's password? Did I even find NPs though? Let me try something. No. Password is never password, silly. It's pretty funny. Okay. Is this a hint as to what it is? 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. What is this place? How did you get here? A rabbit hole, perhaps? Winding passages lead off in opposite directions, but which way should you go? Through an archway? We're into like a straight-up text adventure now. PA-74 or down a flight of stone steps. PA-55. Let's go through the archway. NT-41. Fountains. Fountains play in the middle of this space. Opposite is a narrow gap in the stone wall. Stone wall. It's not a door, is it? Heavy door covered in carved symbol stands to the left. TR-19. Yikes! In the center of the room is a fearsome minotaur. I want to see. So TR-19. Like
Okay,
this is boot index. So TR seems to be an important code. Let's try the TR one. Two identical wooden doors are in front of you, meeting as though in conversation. They must have argued as both are closed. To the west? To the left is door 43. Okay, it's door 43, I think. The right is... right 40? The Minotaur roars from nearby. It is chasing you. Let's go right. The Minotaur charges at you, tearing you limb from limb. From nowhere, a gigantic hand seems to grab you, hauling you through the walls themselves before releasing you somewhere you've seen before. MA23. You have to read these like words. Okay. A dim passageway running from an archway towards some stairs. So we want to go down, we went, I think, through the archway. We want to go down the stairs this time. PA 55. You race down the stone steps. At the bottom, a passage leads into gloomy darkness below a large DO-43. A round chamber with a domed ceiling. Light plays from some hidden opening. A heavy door stands to the left. LO-57. That could be lost, right? The far wall has a crack in it. You could probably squeeze through. I'm going to go PA-74. Path? Path? Path, I think. Okay, we're back to here. Whoa, wait. Fountains play in the middle of the space. Opposite is a shadowy archway. Maze. A heavy door covered in carved symbols stands to the right. We did TR-19 before. Trap? This would be a trap? A small green frog sits in the basin, but as the door opens, it jumps away. Oh no! In the middle of the chamber is the Minotaur! Let's go into the maze. I might need to take notes for this. You emerge through an archway. A flight of stone steps leads down. Oh, okay. Pass. Am I going around in circles here? You race down the stone steps at the bottom. A passage leads into gloomy darkness below a large... door. It's hard for me to read these. I don't do leet speak. A round chamber with a domed ceiling. A light plays from hidden opening. A heavy door stands to the left. That's lost. We thought that might be path. So let's try lost, because we went to the path before. Walking in circles. Somehow the only door here leads back to lost. Will you cry for help or turn back? Let's go back or help. Yeah, I'm going to go back. See if we can... I think we have to go... Don't we have to get to the middle of the maze? Oh, this is different. A round chamber with a dome ceiling. Light plays from some hidden opening. Okay, we've done all of these. Gloomy passageway leads right. A brightly colored bird flies through the chamber. Wing beats echoing, and then in a flash is gone. Okay. Pass. Passage. So we go back to the passageway. Up to the maze. Climb a flight of stairs, which ends in a stone archway. Stone archway. We're going around in circles here. We have to find this one. Can I attack? Maybe we can put one of these codes in. Who's leaving these notes? It's Cecil. Oh, MA. Okay, yeah, MA23. That's the entrance to the maze. This is so cool. Can I do something to the Minotaur? Oh yeah, and these are in order, some kind of order, right? No, they don't appear to be, right? MA23. This would appear before it if it was alphabetical, and if it was the numbers, then this would appear before either one of these. We need to find this. Let's go back to the beginning. But I can do... Yes, 74. Okay. I'm missing something. That's the okay, that's the beginning. It says a round chamber with a domed ceiling. Let's I've got to do something here. I'm just not sure what it is. Mountain. No. Could maybe M-I... What's N?
All right, then.
What would be the letter code for N? I actually don't know. What's Leet speak for N? So I don't think it's one of the numbers. Hmm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Being, okay, I went to MI70. Being in the med. Author Market Iqbal. Condition good. We called them turned sailors, not to be confused with sailors turning their regular turns. Finishing their regular turns? You ran into them in the wine joints and brothels of the port towns and recognized them by their drunken appraisal of some amazing discovery, or by their forlorn inward expression. Some turned into zealots, chanting about how the great washing was upon us, as if any land slug knew what that meant. Others were bound for the asylums the moment they disembarked. Of those who completed their turn with their minds intact, many found an untimely end in drunken bar fights, or at the end of a self-knotted rope. Imbecilic, maybe the Hammerstone Manifesto was an inspiration?
The Hammerstone Manifesto.
And that's the Hammerstone Publishing, right? It's got to be related to that. Is it HP6? This could be it. Hammerstone Press is first. The idea was to offer anonymous publication to allow writers to speak without committing the reputation of their work. Okay, I think...
Okay, let's see.
That's HP6, yeah. Could have been Harry Potter also, but I don't think that's in here.
The Hammerstone Manifesto.
The world must be ready to hear things which are shocking, which are transgressive, which upset and undermine our understanding of reality itself, without punishing the author of the text for their radical thinking. Hammerstone is named after the effect such writing will have.
Hammerstone is named after the effect such writing will have.
So Hammerstone's presses first. The idea for 2 years, starting in 2008, they tried it. Then they faltered. Anonymity turned.
Abby,
Oh,
you still there?
he's
Can you
back.
hear me?
Liam? Yes, I can hear you. Where did you go?
Up top. I had to see. But they still don't know. They rolled straight past.
Good. It's all 50. I just noticed that.
Liam, there's an entry here. Under my name.
Don't worry about it. It's just a coincidence.
Oh, is it?
Oh my god. That's why I don't know you. I'm not real. Am I? I'm part of the machine.
Listen to me. Right now, you're as real as anything. Right now, you're making a difference. Just don't stop. Don't let them make you give up.
Do you mean that?
Absolutely. Our work is what's important, not how we got here. It only matters what we do.
Oh, hold on. What about...
So you knew? You knew all along what I am?
And I'm glad, Abby. I'm very glad to have met you.
But you haven't met me. Or seen me. You don't know me.
I know that right now I trust you. With my life and the lives of everyone I care about and love. Because I am trusting you.
I was thinking, what if it's... What if Liam is something? What would be M? Okay, hold on. Let me just read the rest of this. For 2 years, starting in 2008, they tried it, then they faltered. Anonymity turned out to be negotiable. Meanwhile, Dorothea Pemberton was rewriting history, and no one remembers her name. DP08. Oh, there's an 09. Okay, I tried all the combinations for Liam. Could it be? I guess it's probably is it DP09? You've already done DP08. There's 2 other links here as well. Vist exists for this publisher. Whoa.
Liam, why did they call me Abby? Do you know?
Because Calderly liked codes and puns and crosswords. Don't you get it?
No.
You were built under a cathedral. So they called you Abby.
Christ, that's disappointing.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose it is. Hey, at least you weren't built in a sewer, or they might have called you Flo.
Oh.
Sorry.
By the way, if you're enjoying watching me play this, I'd highly suggest you check out Orwell with the sequel. Also, oh, what were those games?
Well, you were gone, Liam. Something happened. The machine went crazy, started spewing all these codes.
Well, I'm back now.
But what did it mean?
I've no idea. The thing's fallen apart. Like everything else.
Her story.
So, I'm imagining it, am I?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying we don't have time to spare on mysteries. The soldiers have gone for now, but they'll be back any minute.
I meant what I said before, Liam. The machine was trying to speak to me.
It's just a machine, Abby. I know it looks like it's full of ghosts, but it's just wires and plastic.
Formaldehyde resin.
Formaldehyde resin, then.
So it's, Sam Barlow's games are a lot like this also. There's her story, Immortality, and Telling Lies. Oh, he's working on 2 new games. Can't wait for that. Project C and Project D. That's funny. Okay. A Movement with Candlelight. 138 pages. Valeria Imperial? Can't even really read that. Water damaged.
Your mum built this?
She designed its memory, apparently. She made it sound like magic. The other machines could store a few lines, and this thing could hold entire libraries. Every dot of a printed picture.
She must have been smart.
She was.
It says, can't have a funeral. Oh, there's more.
So, if your mum built this thing, how come you don't know how it works?
They were stories. I didn't really know they were true.
So, what brings you down here now?
Mum told me the machine was underground, but not where. I was tracing power currents, old lines that no one else knows are there. I only just found it.
Really?
Your mum didn't want you to come down here.
She didn't like this place. She said it killed her first husband and took her daughter away.
Whoa! Killed her first husband and took her daughter away?
It killed your dad.
Not my dad. My dad came along after Cecil died.
Oh, okay. Came along after Cecil died.
What was your dad's name?
Henry.
Henry. Another possible code? HE? Okay, man, you know what? I have a problem with these games. I'm like going down a path and then something attracts my attention and then I start going down a completely different path. I don't know if it's a problem. I guess we're just searching wide and then we can go into detail for things, like go deeper when we find, like go back to the maze and try to solve that. I think the password might be, I wonder if the password's in the middle of that maze. But I think we have to deal with the Minotaur. Can't have a funeral without a brass quartet, 2 trumpets, a tuba, and something in between. Sound made with lips and life-giving lungs. Soulful music. Nowadays, people don't go for a traditional ceremony. Cheaper to get a violinist. One hand strangling the neck of her instrument, the other sawing it in half. I guess that's one way to describe it. We only get commissioned in the dead of winter now. Brass doesn't break when it's 20 below freezing. I don't want to read this again, nor the similar astral perplexities. Suffocating.
Astral perplexities.
Okay. Let's go back. Okay, Hammerstone Manifesto.
All right, then.
We got that one already. All right, yeah.
There are 50 entries in the core archive. I think.
Okay, sounds about right.
Okay, did we try 9? This book outlines the ways our cave-dwelling, animal-clubbing forebears are still very much alive today, acting through us, distasteful stuff, and whether the writer hid their name. Otherwise, it is 10 years to the day since this project began. Machine is so different now. Something will make a new CC so it can remember its birthday. Okay. 10 years the day since this project began. So 49? CC 49?
And so, the work begins in earnest.
Log entry. CC 49. This is another symbol. Alpha? B? Advise. Oh, advises. I thought it said be advised. Be advises caution, the scientific approach. I disagree. Pemberton, 1900, bids us to understand the universe as the surface of a pool. Oh, yeah, we heard this before. We must stand on the shoulders of giants if we are to see above the surface. It's kind of interesting that Liam is seeing above the surface. First rung, then, the first brick, cornerstone, QL, published in 1918. QL. Did we get QL 19 or 18? QL 18, yeah. The first rung, then, the first brick, the cornerstone, QL 18, published in 1918, just after the war ended. Still unresolved. Mine may be the only copy left. No matter, I will tear it apart page by page and feed it in.
You still there?
Still here. Waiting.
Okay. What about... Okay, so we did... No, okay. QL 18. Let me go back to this. What is with... What, does this mean that we found all the entries, all the links? Okay, so this is... I don't know, handwritten notebook. Codependent 1949 Cecil. An original copy from 1918 from an auction held by Quentin Lamarchand's widow after his death 6 years later. Cover is marked draft. The inside is a mess of scrawl and revision. Elision? No matter, the machine will infer whatever is missing. You'll know Lamarchand's mind. There was a final version. It was destroyed. The Academicalist Journal wrote about it in issue 1, 2 years after Lamarchand died. Feed it in. Every scrap helps. Okay. So that was Academicalist Journal number 26. We're on QL 18.
All right then.
L18. It looks like one word.
Irrationals?
No.
Revisions.
This is revisions. Okay, good. Titles 10. Oh, we did name 10 titles. This is revisions. Okay, this seems really important. The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient. A startling result emerges. An original copy from 1918 from auction. Cover is marked by draft Elysian. I'm not familiar with that word. No matter, the machine will infer blah, blah, blah. Final version, it was destroyed. The Academics Journal wrote about it in issue number 1. 2 years after they died. Okay. So we found Academic Journal 26. Academicalist Journal, I should say. Words are chemical elements seeking to bond. Even better, we pare back reality's flesh to find the stony truth inside. An annual investigation of everything weird and broken and strong. Even a dog's ears prick in a thunderstorm. They write of Professor Lemarchand's revisions, destroyed by a monster from the Church of the Rampaging Christ. Need to find these codes. Oh yeah, list. Here we go.
Okay.
L. Oops.
Let's see.
L. S. T. 7? Yes! Ha 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 ha! Man! That was a good call, Cameron Berger. List exists for this publisher. Wait, did I not? I was like, why is it going all funky? Because I got this one named, right? So that one has a red on it also. And we did find... We didn't find all the links. Okay. Okay, okay. This is pretty big. It's pretty big. Startling. The claim the Frenchman published again, even as he lay dying, 25 years. I had no idea. Did the journal's editor know him personally? List exists for this publisher. Oh, it's all of them. Okay, 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 okay. You just go to them. Oh, if we found them, I think. But now we know, so it's 1, 2, 5. Or are these the ones we have found? 1, 2, 5, 16. 17. 1, 2, 5. No. Okay. Have we been to 7? No. These are ones we haven't been to. 1, 2, 5, 16, 17. 1, 2. Those are the ones. Okay. 7.
Academicalist Journal, issue 7.
Ah, we're getting the titles.
Academicalist Journal. Academicalist Journal, issue 37.
And it tells you the ranges. So 37 should be 70. Now, what about this? Cecil. We're making good progress now. So now we know there's AJ 35. I think that's 7, right?
Academicalist Journal, issue 7? Academicalist Journal, issue 7.
Right, 32. Wait, did that... Is that not correct?
Academicalist Journal, issue 7.
It went? Okay. Number 7. Her writing is powerful, and this author wonders what power she might have wielded if it had not destroyed her. A woman loses her child in a crowded street. Oh, this is the dog one. God, this is so confusing. Okay, let's go back. This reading JS31 made me seek out issue 10 of Academicalist Journal to get PL's take on it. He says Silverton should become Kendrick's butler. Okay. Since he will be waiting on his every word regardless. There's no explanation for why Silverton lost it. Maybe the LR covered it at some point? All right. Let's reassess here. So 7 is 32. This is 35. Yeah, 32. Okay.
Academicalist Journal, issue 10.
There we go. Silverton has taken his reputation and torched it in the most spectacular fashion, committing to errors both major and minor. This new work is a symphony of disgrace. Symphony of disgrace. Okay, what about JS31?
Quantum conceptuals in nature.
So now we're up to 17 of 50 found, 21 of 50 titles, 12 of 50 named. Total rubbish. After the success of quantum conceptuals in nature, Silverton looks like he's drowning. That's
All right, then.
JS is... I don't know their first... Oh, there we go. Silverton is the one that wrote an incredible paper in 29 on DME. Followed up with a terrible paper. What changed? Rivalry with Pink and Kendrick. So JS31. That's this one. Is this the work of another writer completely, or was the last one... Or was the last one? I'll have to find his first paper to be sure. But he was barely done with his degree when he wrote it. But I don't have high hopes. Issue 10 of Academicalist Journal covered it, I think. Otherwise, I must redouble my efforts to find Kendrick's 1932 work. Okay. Issue number 10. They don't have a name, though. Symphony of Disgrace. So we got PL and LR. Can we try JS29? Yes. This might be the quantum one.
Okay, let's see. Quantum conceptuals in nature.
Because it looks like it, huh? What? we do not see is by definition in motion.
By definition.
Yeah. This is the most incredible book I've ever read. It's like a lightning from a clear sky. It's impactful, revelatory, impossible, fabulous. Joshua Silverton, only 26 years old, must have been the greatest mind in DME. It's hard to summarize the contents, so make it and read it. But he's basically mixing DP96 and Le Marchand, all, and using early quantum mechanics to pull it all together. Here's the payoff. The unresolved information that creates a quantum system is meaningfully recreated within a reader's mind when they read. It's obviously true. It's completely revolutionary. This is how revisions are born. So DP96. And hard to read this. Dorothea Pemberton was a genius, a visionary, and a very ill 15-year-old when In My Dreams was written. Just writing that down. 15 years old when In My Dreams was written. Okay. Her ideas lived longer than she did. Silverton used them in 29. Supposedly, he did. I have suspicions, but I need to source a copy so the machine can confirm. Silverton, 29. I'm just writing down different things different threads to follow for later on. So I think Pemberton also met Quentin Lamarchand a few years before her death in 1911. So Pemberton met UL. I'm gonna start talking in codes once we get to understand the language of this. I'm noticing. Okay. A few years before death in 1911 was sent to France for the heirs, but she wrote only that one last essay. Can't be sure. Okay. What could this be? P96. I guess we can always just try different things.
Astral perplexities?
Just try In My Dreams. Do we have In My Dreams?
Okay, let's see. My God, he dances? Irrationals? Internal oversight?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Already
tried that.
Astral perplexities? End piece.
Okay. I think we can only do that when this is red. Like it's giving us the hint that we have the answer. Pemberton also met Quentin Lamarchand a few years before her death in 1911. So 1911? Let's try QL11. Yes. Found 20. 20 found, yep. The biggest... okay, well, hold on a sec. Let's see if we can figure this out. QL11.
All right, then.
Might be astral perplexities, talking about some effect state.
Astral perplexities.
Nailed it. It is known that the universe is the aggregate of all observations made by all systems, including those of conscious beings. Conscious thought contains intrinsic balance. There are and will never be trolls under bridges, but the alteration of conscious thought by unconscious means can affect meaningful, ungated change. Ungated? I'm not familiar with that word. The biggest idea starts small, except in this case. He goes on to state he has seen this effect work and that it can be done. As he puts it, at scale. Those two words, I think, are what signed his death warrant. An unlucky number of years later, 13, dark forces are drawn to scale. Okay, so on state has seen this effect work at scale, like the whole world. And this is astral perplexities. QL 24, which would be 13 years later. Yeah. So QL died. Actually executed. Question mark? Dad, you would have loved this one. It's as bonkers as a catfish. Another quote. I read a book I should not have read. Now my ideas are not my own. They grip me. Published by Le Marchand's widow after he died age 68. Okay. Le Marchand's widow. Published after he died. Which was 1924. Yeah. At age 68. 1924. We're getting some more info here. She claims his notes will allow him, upon his return, to continue his discoveries uninterrupted. I bet the fevered ideas here inspired Professor Kendrick, both in his fiction and his academic stuff. See issue 16 of the Academicalist Journal. Okay. Which covers Kendrick's marvelous 1932 rant about dark matter. Rant about dark matter? (1932), and that's AJ number 16. I remember when you got AJ 26, Dad, you tore it apart like a child unwrapping a Christmas present. Okay, hold on a second here. PK. I need to, like, I guess we already have a list. I don't need to keep one. And what is this? Good condition, softbound book. Keeping track of the relationships between these characters. It's tough. See, it's even writing in this Beatrice thing. 2 men stand on either side, one from above and one from inside. So this is a... this is something we need to solve. That's the term I'm looking for. Okay. Riddle. Please Calderly, a daughter of the machine. We're making a lot of progress on Academicalist Journal. BetQL. Oh god, it's so many things to keep track of. French. Okay, Astral Perplexities revisions. QL24, which is what we're on now. So what would the title be?
My God, he dances?
Nope. I guess we don't see, in order to get the title... I think we have to go to 16. Maybe?
This is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Internal oversight. Wait. Temporality waits for no man.
Temporality waits for no man.
So that must be it. Also, a belated attack. Did I read all this? 1941, Europe is at war. Paris is occupied, but the journal is writing about antler patterns in mistletoe with a baleful eye of the Third Reich. Right. Brief mention of a DME book, Internal Oversight, published that year. They don't say who by. Also, a belated attack on Pinkin Kendricks. Do we know his first name? Okay. Pinkin Kendrick's doomed follow-up to Temporality Waits for No Man. Deserve it. Probably. Though they liked the one before, I shouldn't feed any more of those things. We got to come back to this. But I want to go back. So I think that's the one that we just...
Temporality waits for no man?
No. I bet the fever ideas work here inspired Professor Kendrick, PK, both in his fiction and his academic stuff. See issue 16, the Academicalist Journal, which covers Kendrick's marvelous rant about dark matter.
This is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Internal oversight?
All right then. Internal oversight? Internal oversight?
No. The Marchand's widow. But it should be under his name, right? Yeah, because that's what this is, right? Kendrick. Okay, PK. PK32? Oh, there we go. Kendrick's first publication on dark matter and its perception is heavy, intense, reminiscent of Silverton's 1929 work. That's different. Okay. Trying to get this title. Reminiscent of Silverton's 1929 work, but more ambitious. Then Kendrick goes mad. Follows up with a novel, PK36. I got it years ago. Didn't realize it was fiction. Issue 16 of the Academicalist Journal said it was eye-opening. Idiots or perceptive? After that issue, they shut down for the remainder of the occupation. I feel like I'm going around in circles. I probably need to take a break. This is pretty heavy. I don't know. I guess I don't have what we need. Time and temporality. A novel, Kendrick's firsts. Not to dark. It's a reference to JA13, not to dark matter or anything else. Story's all right, angry. Things keep going missing, being stolen. The protagonist is wronged over and over. Kendrick, at 47, seems to know for certain the path he's on. See your reviews of this year's novel. There was a sequel the year after. No. Okay. So Kendrick. PK33? No.
Juliet Basingstoke stood before her lover and knew in a moment of clarity like white
Reference to
flames that she was
JA13.
making a mistake. And she turned. And in that moment,
I cannot fix on the hour.
Oh yeah, Pride and Prejudice. Oh my god.
Words which laid the foundation. It is too long ago. I was in the middle before I knew that I had begun.
There's a link for this one. Hold on, I gotta check up. It says JA13. Let me see if I can find another Jane Austen reference. So we've got Sense and Sensibility in 1811. Pride and Prejudice 1813. Mansfield Park 14. Emma 16. Northanger Abbey was 18. And then Lady Susan 71. Oops. No. Okay, I think I'm going to take a break here because I'm having a hard time focusing. I will see you all on the next one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I'll see you then, and I love you all.